mental wellness. And I think for the first time, like youth call has just been talking about, he's realised that he's feeling anxious, and a lot of people are having this primary experiences. So maybe finally society is going to say mental health is an issue, we all face it, let's do something positive about it.
One second, Emma, I think Dave's still listening. Dave, are you there? Dave?
We lost Dave.
I think we've
lost Dave.
Lost Dave. Don't worry. Oh, he's here. Can you give a message, please, directly to Dave?
Yeah, I mean, Dave, what you talk about when you say about getting up and that feeling of dread in your belly, that's an anxiety feeling. So what you're dealing with is anxiety, and it's good to give it a name. So that interpretation about getting up and going out and getting on with your life, that comes from that response. I mean, there's a really good part of what you're doing, which is you've just carried on regardless. But I think you could do more to manage it, some of which I do as same, which is doing that nice self-care work. But also things like diaphragmatic breathing can really help with that feeling of dread. And also, I know it's old to say this, but seriously, just saying to somebody, I'm feeling anxious, and even speaking to your healthcare provider and just talking about it and giving it a name, that's when you really start to work through and process things. Anxiety isn't there to teach you anything but calm. So the anxiety is an emotional prompt. It's saying, I feel a bit stressed and uncomfortable, I feel a little bit frustrated, or it doesn't feel nice. I'm being taught to go and seek calm. So anything that can bring that from, as Eddie said, walking, going and sitting by a pond, or also yoga.
Always run out of time when I speak to you. I'm so sorry, Dave. Hopefully that helped. I'll be back here tomorrow. Here is Ori.
That's right, here is Ori. Thank you, Eddie. Great show. We got the scene coming up in literally a couple of minutes. Just after the news, we've got some great guests I'm going to talk to over the phone. One set of guests that we have come for our amazing upload in this.
Overcrowding. Government plans to impose a 14-day quarantine on travellers arriving from abroad have been described as idiotic by the chief executive of Ryanair. Michael O'Leary says there's no scientific basis for the idea, but denies that the airline is encouraging passengers to flout the rules.
I don't think so. I mean, we don't have. I think what happens is that a 14-day, as it becomes, as the government puts more meat on the bones of an unimplementable, unmanageable, and unpoliceable 14-day lockdown, people will simply ignore something that is so hopelessly defective.
An online version of the Chelsea Flower Show has opened in place of the real event, which has been cancelled because of the pandemic. Many designers have transformed their own gardens for the virtual show this year. King gardener Catherine Robinson says it's been a great substitute so far.
Well, I think it's an absolute wonderful asset to have that we've got it all here at our fingertips, virtual. Still, we will get the inspiration, although we can't actually visit.
BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 8.
This is London.
This